how I lost 10 kgs without dieting and exercise. And trust me, I believe that you too can do same. Losing weight without strict diet and exercise. It seems unrealistic, Shay. I too thought so until I was able to lose a whole 10 kg from November last year, that's 2024, till March, let's say first week of March this year. I was able to lose a good 10 kgs without following any strict diet plan or exercise. I had a fracture, and because of the fracture, I was confined to bed rest so that the fracture would actually heal. I had a surgery, what is called an ORIF on ankle, and because I was put on strict bed rest for the time being, I had to tell myself that, Amy, if you leave yourself like this, that you're going to gain weight before this period of confinement is over. So because of that, I made conscious steps to ensure that I do not gain weight. And to my utter amazement, by the time I went for my checkup 2 months after this surgery, that was by first week of February, I realized that not only did I not gain weight, I had lost 5 kgs by then. And I was like, God, so this thing actually works. And my target wasn't even to lose weight. My target was just not to gain weight since I was confined to the bed. And by the time I got to my March appointment, I realized that I had lost another 5 kg. And this was the most simplest weight loss experience I've ever had. Imagine no diet, no exercise, eating what I want, without counting my carbs, counting my calories. I just ate what I want. And guess what I did? I'm sure you want to know what I did that I was able to lose 10 kgs in basically about 3 months. So what did I do? I did nothing other than following what is called simple portion control. I just ensured that I ate everything I wanted to eat, but in moderation. Moderation was actually the key. The secret was that because I knew that I was confined to a space and to a spot, to ensure that I am full, I bulked up my meal with fiber, vegetables. So there was no meal I ate that I did not include lots of veggies. So if I was taking bread in the morning, I'll ensure that I take just 2 slices of bread with lots of coleslaw by the side, with protein and maybe a glass of milk or a glass of tea. So basically, I used the veggies to bulk up my meal so that I'll feel full and satisfied. Now, imagine combining this method with exercise. You can imagine the amount of weight you will lose. Because remember that I couldn't combine mine with exercise because I was confined to a spot due to the accident I had. I was advised by my doctor not to engage in any physical activity. I could just do simple leg and hand movements on the bed. So, but for you that you are able to move about, imagine combining portion control with a little exercise, a little physical activities. You can imagine how much weight you will lose. So if you know that in this 2025, one of your 2025 goals was that I want to live a healthy life and I want to keep fit, then just introduce this simple trick, which is portion control. Eat everything, all your meals, but in moderation. Because most times what makes us gain so much weight is actually overeating. And why am I stressing on eating and being careful of what we eat and ensuring that we lose weight? Is because our focus, our goal on this page is to drive a healthy lifestyle. And one of the risk factors for a lot of non-communicable diseases that are not gotten by infection, are caused by weight gain, obesity. Things like diabetes, things like hypertension, things like cancer. Obesity is one of the risk factors. So this year, as we are promoting a healthy lifestyle, we'll also be promoting our health to ensure that we are in a healthy weight. Try out this tip I've told you today and thank me later. Remember, if you're enjoying our series, feel free to subscribe to our channel, feel free to comment, feel free to like, and feel free to share. And as usual, ensure that you are free to suggest more health topics you want explained and laboratory investigations too you need simplified for you. I remain Dr. Amy Thompson, a medical laboratory scientist, a health advocate, and a fashion enthusiast. So join me in this my journey. See you next time. Bye.